Hello, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Lions X-Men. So I'm back here with another video, and today, guys, it is the long-awaited ranking all of the sport games for 2020, and what a year it has been with not just sport games in general. I mean, all video games. When you're talking Call of Duty to Madden to FIFA to just everything. Then you go outside of video games. What a hectic year it's also been for just standard 2020. Haven't been able to go outside like normal anymore. Because this world's not normal anymore, guys. Can't face it. The world's not normal anymore. So yeah, but here you go, guys. This is the long-awaited video of all of the sport games for 2020. So let's just get right into it. We're going to go from the least good to the best, okay? So we're going to go worst to best, and this is all going to get started off with MLB The Show 20. Now, I can't lie to you guys. There's been some good stuff from this game. I can't lie to you. There's been some good stuff from this game. There really has. But at the same time, it's been a terrible year for baseball, not just in the game IRL with everything that happened with COVID, but if you want to go into the game's perspective of why this year was so bad, here you go. Let me just say this. It was a total joke this year. Now, I got a private beta that San Diego Studio privately sent to me for content creators only, and I guess I'm a content creator. So they sent me the beta, and I thought it was like a miracle product. It was just so good. It was better than 19, and 19 was amazing. You got to keep in mind, 19 was up there in the 2019 video. But this year, it's just not the case. Everything seemed a little bit off this year for MLB. And I get this. A lot of people say this about every sport game when it comes to like Ultimate Team. But with Diamond Dynasty, it's just the same thing every year. Like, I get it in, like, Madden 20 and NBA 2K 20 and NHL 20. They at least add different cards. MLB is the same thing every single year if it's cards, content. Well, 19 wasn't. 19 they introduced March to October. I did a March to October with the Detroit Tigers in 20 on launch day, and I mean, it was such a joke. This game was such a joke this year. I just don't even want to play it anymore. I'm probably going to play it for like one more week, then I'm going to bury it until competitive season starts, which will be about 3-4 weeks from now. So, you know, just bury that game. And keep in mind, Madden 21 is right around the corner. I get it on the 25th. Because, you know, MVP edition and everything, so year comes out actually on the 28th, so stay tuned for the 28th, guys. It's going to be a good one, and, yeah. But here we go. Number 4. Number 4 is a bad one. I'm not going to say everything about this game is bad, but I'm going to say it's not the best, and that is FIFA 20. FIFA 20 has been iffy. Don't get me wrong, they did some good stuff by adding the one new mode in, but a lot of people are hating on it because it's single player only, and that's something you would add to like FUT Mobile or some shit. FUT Mobile, FIFA Mobile, whatever it's called. Because I know there is a FIFA Mobile, and that's something you would add to it. You can't play online, and if you could play online, I think this game would be higher up in the ranks for this year, but because of that one mode and you can only play single player, it really brought the value of the game down a lot. Then if you want to go into FIFA Ultimate Team or Football Ultimate, whatever it's called, whew, it was bad. It was bad this year. Don't get me wrong, I get it. Every sport game is the same thing every year, just a roster update. But there was something about FIFA 20 that I just could not click with. And keep in mind, disclaimer, this is not made by anyone just by myself. These are my opinions on the games. You guys can go play the game and have a different opinion on it. So, yeah. But FIFA 20 is at number 4, and that's just how it is for me. So that's going to lead me on to number 3 here. Now we're into just the bare bone good games, okay? I can't lie to you, these next 3 games are probably the best of the year, and I just could not put them all at one, so I had to space them out by 1 through 3. And it's going to start with NBA 2K20. Now, if you guys do not know, I don't really play 2K that much. I used to back in the day of like 2012 and everything, but now I just don't. It started with 18. I played 18, thought it was straight garbage. Played 19, I'm like, okay, this game's sort of getting better. Then I played 20, and 20 was absolutely spectacular. I play a little bit of My Player. I'm a big My Team guy, and I mean, I had a blast this year with My Team. And seriously, it was a good year for My Team and for 2K in general. Like, even their deluxe edition, which was $100, you got Dwayne Wade on the cover in that like Miami Night color, where it's like the blue and pink. And just it was such a good game. I mean, I personally think that it was one of my favorite basketball games I ever played. Like, it definitely was up there with like 2K16 and everything. Man, oh man, 2K16, what a year that was for just NBA and just in general fucking video games. That was the golden year, guys. 2016 was the golden year for sport games. I don't care what y'all say. So, yeah. But another thing, looking into the future for NBA 2K21, Mamba Forever Edition. I'd highly recommend it if you have the money, but if you only got money for the $60, it's okay. Because I'm starting to realize just how much better of a company 2K is than EA. With how much they give you in these deluxe editions compared to EA. EA, you get like 20 packs and something else. And 3 days early. What you get in 2K is totally different. You get like... The list can just go on, and it was insane with how long that list was for 2K. It was a pretty long list, and the best part was, out of everything, you still got the game 3 days early, and just so much content throughout the whole season from the deluxe edition. And you know, it's seriously going to be good. And that's why when I'm looking into the future for 2K and everything, I personally believe if you have the money, get it. Get the deluxe edition. It's so worth it. And that's just how it is, because FIFA, I mean, 2K, I think they actually know what they're doing, unlike EA. EA, they're just in it for money. Like, don't get me wrong, 2K is at times as well. You can't be wrong with that. But, like, I personally believe 2K has better strategies of it. And that is what will get you the money, is the strategies and all that good stuff. So that is going to lead me on to the second best game of 2020. And this one is going to offend a lot of people, but I don't really give a frick. Here we go, let's do it. It's Madden 20, guys. You guessed it. It's Madden 20. A lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, criticized the ever-living hell out of this game. Don't get me wrong, if you're a franchise player, it was one of the worst Maddens you'll ever play. I understand that. But if you're a MUT player, or just a standard casual, like I do play now online, you would think the game was amazing. Face of the franchise. This is a mode they touched up a little bit with 21 coming in. I've been blessed enough to already watch the whole series of Face of the franchise up to when you get drafted, and it's not going to be anywhere as near good as 20. I'm sorry. It does not really pick up until here you go. Let me get your little clickbait in here. It does not pick up until about your second season of college, and you got to keep in mind you play a high school season, and at 2 college seasons. The second college season is when the game actually gets good, and that's saying something. Basically what it's saying is there is really just a lot of dull nonsense that's in this game. And I'm telling you, if you're EA and you're going to do this again for next year with the whole high school thing, it's a great idea. Don't get me wrong. It's a great idea. And they added a little plot twist in where you got to be like, it makes you play a little bit harder than you did in 20. And it's because of a plot twist that they added, and I think it's dope what they did, and for a sport game and for being Madden especially. It's going to be a good one this year. But seriously, a lot of stuff is going to need to be fixed for Madden franchise. If you guys do not know, I'm not a franchise player anymore. The last year I actually did a franchise seriously was like Madden 17. I don't really stick up for franchise players anymore because by now you should be on MUT. You should be on MUT by now. And if you're not, you're kind of swooping in a little late here, or you just have no desire to be playing the game. And that's kind of how I look at it, and I say this. I don't really stick up for the Madden franchise community. I stick up for the MCS community and everything all the time. But when it comes to franchise, I don't really stick up for them. But the amount of just disrespect that they're getting just playing a video game, it's kind of insane. They don't get anything good in that mode anymore, and that's why I'm like, just switch over to fucking MUT. They're not going to change it. But the thing that went, second trending in the world on Twitter this year, Fix Madden franchise, it got their attention, and they were not having it. They were saying how they're going to fix it. It's going to be the best Madden franchise you'll ever play in 2022. But basically, do not expect anything from 21, because, I'm not going to lie to you. They added a lot of good stuff back into the game this year, and that's the only reason why I'm ranking it so much higher than, like, FIFA and shit. Because if they didn't add the Pro Bowl back in, and a bunch of other little shit, and if MUT was not that good, the game would be probably 4th or 5th. And a video documentary I'm really recommending you guys, if you are an older styled Madden player, or if you just think Madden has fallen off, you have to watch a documentary by the man Soft Drink TV. He made a 50-minute documentary of the fall of EA. Had original spokesman for EA in here. Also had a bunch of other little shit. Like had Eric Rayweather in there, Bangle, a bunch of other content creators, because at the end of the day, it's all like a brotherhood here, on not just on YouTube but on Twitch and everything. And what people don't realize is all of us, we kind of are in contact of each other, and we do know like what's happening. Like Madden 21, I think I'm the only out of 100 people got to watch Face of the Franchise for this year, and it's straight garbage in my opinion. I think it's stupid. They did nothing to it besides make it a little bit longer, and they're saving you from the demon, and the demon is when you get drafted. Okay, now if you guys played Madden 20 and you know what happens once you get drafted and it becomes a standard franchise mode, but you're only using the one player, don't worry guys, it's the same thing again, and it's so stupid in my opinion, but they're not going to do anything to fix that, and that's just how it is, unfortunately. So yeah, alright guys, the best game, best sports game of 2020. It is on your screen right now, and I'm holding the cover in hand right now. NHL 20. Now, what a year it was last year for NHL. That was probably one of the worst years for NHL. I actually had it as the worst game for sport-wise in 2020, and I mean, it was hot garbage. You can admit it. It was a terrible game last year, but this year, a comeback was needed from NHL, and they delivered. They brought in a few other modes to ones and World of Shell, and I think it was absolutely amazing. If you guys are not really into like standard hockey rules and you just like the arcade vibe and everything, this game is for you. Okay, NHL 18 is for you. Because in NHL 20, here you go. This is what you get. 3 men on a pond, on a frozen pond, just playing hockey. And it's an arcade-styled thing, and I think this is what really inspired Madden to bring in the yard, in my opinion. But it's going to be interesting, whatever happens, and but I'm just so excited for 21 for NHL, because I think if it lives up to the way NHL 20 lived up, it will be a good game. Because NHL 20 has been an amazing year for NHL. Finally, something we've needed for a very long time was a good NHL. The last time we got a good NHL, in my opinion, was 18. The customization was there, and the customization is still in this game. But they just added a few more things. It's like a roster update to 18, sort of. But it's just so good of the game. And, as I said, cannot wait for 21. It's going to be a good one. Unfortunately, this game will not be attending Next Gen. We will not be getting an NHL 21 on Next Gen. They're going to stay on PS4. And for some reason, they did it with 14 going into 15. And if you're an OG NHL player, you know how that worked out. Did not work out in our favor at all. So, just gotta remember that. And that's all I got for you guys today. Stay tuned for the up and coming weeks. Because coming up now, the Face of the Franchise videos will be coming out in about a week for this year's Face of the Franchise. And I will be making the Yard videos. I will be making Yard videos. That and just like a 2K21 wish list and NHL 21 wish list and all that good stuff. So thank you all for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content, and have a great day, guys.